Welcome to Physical Therapy Secrets. The physical therapy secret I'd like to talk today about is frequency of stretching. We want to stretch every day for the rest of our life, but when we have tight muscles, we want to stretch frequently in the beginning to get the muscle length back. If I stretch once a day, I'm keeping my muscle at the same length, but if I stretch more than once a day, I'm going to get that length. If you're very active or you're doing a lot of physical work, that second stretch might be canceled out, and twice a day might keep you at the same length. So when people come into my office, I try to tell them I would love them to stretch 5 to 7 times a day initially for the first week or two to really get that muscle length back. Once they've gotten the muscle length back, then they can go down to once a day doing their stretches. It doesn't take very long to regain your muscle length. If you stretch once a day or once or twice a day, you may not really notice much change. Once a day keeps your muscles at the same length. But if you're actually very busy and do a lot of activity in that day, maybe 2 stretches will keep you at your muscles at the same length. So we want to stretch more than 1 or 2 times a day initially to regain that full muscle length. Once we regain that muscle length, then we can go down to once or twice a day. I ideally would love it if people could do 5 to 7 times a day, because then they can really get that muscle length back. Once they've gotten the muscle length back, then they can get lazy and do 0 to 1 times a day. Once we've gotten our muscle length back, there's only a handful of muscles that you really need to stretch during the day. And I tell people to try to stretch throughout the day when they have time. And they can do it while they're doing other things. If you're talking to somebody and you're looking in a room and to talk to somebody, you could do the door stretch, on your front of your chest. If you're going to the bathroom, you can do a lot of your neck stretches. I have people do stretches for their neck and when they're waiting for the stoplight to change. You can do stretches watching TV. You can do stretches watching, the water boil while you're cooking. You just stretch whenever you have a time to stretch. It's really not that hard. And once you've regained your stretching, then there's just, like I said, just a few stretches that you're going to be doing for the day. In my Stretch Away Muscle Pain program, my stretches are about 20 stretches for the upper body and about 20 stretches for the lower body. And so at the end of this program, you're going to find that there's only a few stretches that you need to do for your upper body, because we always have poor posture, and we only have a few stretches for your lower body that you need to do every day. And so I really encourage people to make stretching part of their daily program. We must get rid of the muscle shortening by stretching. Stretching is the only way to regain muscle length. And then we do that by doing my Stretch Away Muscle Pain stretching exercises. To find my 2 apps on the iTunes Store, either on your iPad or iPhone, depending on which device you want to watch it on, you're going to push the blue App Store app button on your home screen. Once the App Store opens up, the simplest way to find my app is to type in Stretch Away Neck Pain or Stretch Away Back Pain. If you forget, you could always just go into the search area and type in neck pain or back pain and scroll down until you see my Stretch Away Neck Pain icon or my Stretch Away Back Pain icon. Then push the Get button on the right. Hope you found this video useful. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. If there is a subject you would like me to cover, please leave it in the comments section.